We are ready for the grand final of this awesome tournament. We've been through 3 qualifiers. The Chinese one, the Korean one, and the European one. And of course 5 replay casts now from the tournament itself. And now it comes all down to this best of 3. Infi versus ReprisaL, grand final of the World Esports Championships 2014. And it all starts on Echo Isles. Jupe, are you ready?
Yes, I am so ready.
Okay, then let's do the sync now in 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice. We're back on Echo Isles. We already mentioned that it's such a nice map also for Human Mirror. ReprisaL on the top left, spawning position, and the Infi, the one who went through the whole upper bracket, the Chinese player as human as well on the top right position, both going for their Altar of Kings, both going for their Archmages. So far, so good. Everything. The footmen are being built, and yeah, usually they go for the green spot and then for the mercenary camp.
If you look at the placement of the Altar of Infi, you could assume that Infi is going for an expansion right away or for the mercenary camp right away.
Oh yeah, he actually could do that because it's closer now towards those two camps. You're absolutely correct. Nicely seen there. But at least ReprisaL will be going for the green
Yeah,
camp.
definitely. It's the more safe route, I guess. Infi was able to beat Nicker in the first round with a 2-1 win. He was able to beat Fly with a impressive 2-0 win. And in the winner bracket final, he was able to beat Hawk 2-1. So he is going for the mercenary camp creep spot here right away with Militia. No footmen.
Yeah, he doesn't need any because he's buying himself the Shadow Priest for the healing, and together with the Water Elemental, the second one will be coming up in a second. This is more than enough to finish that off, and there's actually 2, 4, 6, 7 Militia, and this is more than enough to finish that off. Level 2 already with the Brilliance Aura, and after that he will be going for the green camp there, right in front of his base, I think, grabbing himself another tome while finishing off the Cobalt Tunneler at the very moment.
I think so too. The Gnoll Brute will be next, and what is ReprisaL doing? He's going for the next green spot, so both are doing the exact same creep spot now, but of course Infi way ahead in experience-wise. So here's the level 2, here's the level 2.5 for Infi. Of course, he has a long history in Warcraft. He joined World Elite like in 2006, and he's stuck with the team all the time. He was winning global championships like WCG. He won the WC3L, the NGL. He has won it all, and now he's going for the big WEC championship, though. Yeah, one of the World Cups now in Warcraft, and he's going for an expansion right away.
Yeah. He wants to secure himself the economic advantage, finding a circle of nobility there while finishing off the Ogre Magi, but ReprisaL scattered it out nicely with the Footman, and he's now in the fray, but level 3 already for the Infi's Archmage, and we will have level 2 Water Elementals in the very second. Yes, there they are, the Water Tower we call them, and this is now looking quite bad for ReprisaL, and he's almost 1 level behind. Yes, it is 1 level behind, and the first Scout Tower is being built. Infi is famous for his towers and for his expansions, and as soon as he gets that up, it will be looking really bad for ReprisaL.
Infi bought himself a lot of time with that micromanagement of the Shadow Priest. He knew the exact timing to pull him away from the fray, and now he's back with another Shadow Priest and the Berserker, so it should be enough to protect himself for now. What is ReprisaL doing? Very early tech here by the Korean player. Of course, it's the old rivalry between Korea and China. We saw a lot of great matches between Sky and Moon, of course, and this is something in that tradition. So ReprisaL's doing the militia only mercenary camp creep spot again. I hope he's lucky with the lightning shield that might come up. And yes, it is. No lightning shield here. Parry up the fatality. And with the addition of the Archmage and the Footman here, he is fast enough to do it. But Infi is
already on his way.
Yeah, on its way to do some trouble here. The Archmage already there. He's killing off a Footman now. Level 3.25 Archmage already.
Finishing off another peasant, looking really good for Infi. But he loses that water elemental, so level 3 on both archmages. You already mentioned that. And there come the footmen, there come the trolls. And now this is what we call real fight. And now ReprisaL was able to finish off that one footman as well. So really nice micro by him as well. But the expansion by Infi is almost up and running. 2/3 done, being built in, being speed built there. And Infi's Archmage now has to retreat some more. He's down to 250 hit points, and those 4 footmen are following him all the way through the map.
Yeah, but of course he wants to buy himself some time. That's why he's so aggressive right now. He wants this town hall to be up and running as soon as possible. So in this way, ReprisaL is not able to put up any pressure on the town hall, on the expansion.
Now Infi has to be careful for his second Shadow Priest, but nicely microed away there. Now running towards his own army again, looking really nice, and the expansion is up and running. The Arcane Vault is being built to put up some more healing, but ReprisaL is now finished with the tier 2 tech. He does have 2 Arcane Sancti already built. The Mountain King is joining. Oh no, it's not a Mountain King.
Again.
It's a Blood Mage. So nice. And there's even 3 Ivory Towers. We mentioned that in the very first best of 3 that we cast. ReprisaL is very much known for his aggression when he sees his opponent going for an expansion, and this is why we see the 3 Ivory Towers. And in a couple of seconds we will have a couple of militias running all over the map.
Yeah, I think so too. So now he's containing the expansion. I assumed he'd go for Flame Strike to kill off the peasants very early, but no, he's going for Siphon Mana to provide his first hero with another additional mana to cast more Water Elementals. It's I think the more wise choice to do so, because he can siphon all the mana from his enemy Archmage, but he has to retreat very soon. Great damage output here by Infi. All the footmen are low, just the first hero on green HP, and the towers being killed off immediately. So this is not going the way ReprisaL wants it to be.
No, but he was missing the backup of his militia. I'm not sure why he didn't pull them over. But usually in these games he does so, and this is what pushes his opponents back. And he didn't do so, and lost all the towers, and now this is looking rather grim. But now Infi is losing one footman after another, maybe. Or maybe not. Now an Ogre Mauler. This is really nice, tanky unit with a nice damage output. Now focusing the Water Elemental. This is being killed right now. Level 3, almost level 4 for Infi, and this is looking rather good. And Infi is even pulling some militia himself to fight off his opponent. Now there is level 4.
Level 4 now for the Archmage of the Chinese player. ReprisaL even added some Sorceress to provide some slow on units like the Water Elementals or the Ogre Mauler. That's a nice choice here, but I don't think it's saving him the game, because Infi is looking so good right now, casting another Water Elemental right here, and of course has the level advantage now over his opponent's Archmage. That means Brilliance Aura, more mana, but he's got siphoned again. The Blood Mage is looking good on its mana, on 200.
ReprisaL does have 2 sorcerers on the field, by the way.
Yeah.
With the slow, this is really nice to micro them away with the Troll Berserkers focusing on the slowed units. But Infi is moving really nicely there. He's still up at almost 50 supply, same with his opponent, and but he still has his expansion running, and tier 2 tech should be done now. Yes, what hero will we see? No hero yet. But it should be the Mountain King. Yes, there it goes. And Infi might even be able to finish off that sorcerer on the other side of the map. Yes, he is. And level 4 and a quarter to level 5 for Infi. And this is looking really good.
Yeah, ReprisaL has a good army now, but the 2 Troll Berserkers are very damaged. He has no healing aside from this Shadow Priest and this normal Priest. So they will be killed off very soon, especially when the Mountain King comes in. And Staff of Teleportation now. He's joining his friend, the MK, very soon, and then the game is looking even better for Infi.
Yeah, Staff of Teleportation, one of the best items if your opponent is not going for a Mountain King, as he is not able to interrupt or disrupt your channeling, and this is what Infi did. He saw that there was no MK, but now there's a huge army, a huge red line going from the left to the right. Now ReprisaL is going for Infi's main base. Now he sees the Mountain King, but I'm not sure what he wants to do about it. And there even goes the Stormbolt to finish off that one Troll Berserker, which wasn't even healed up after 1 minute. And really weird decision there. What is Infi doing at the same time? He finished off that creep camp level 4.5. He found himself sentry wards, and now he's TPing back to his base. But he doesn't care about the gold. He's going really offensively there. With his Archmage. I'm not sure what he's going for. Now there is the Stormbolt onto the Archmage, but the Blood Mage is channeling his Siphon mana through all the time. Really nicely done. How much mana does he have? 20 mana for the MK, but still ReprisaL. Oh, nice round there! How does that? That's not close at all. The Blood Mage goes down there. That was a really weird surround. Maybe that could have been a 3-unit surround. I've never seen that one in my life, but Infi's going for the second hero. No, level 4 now for ReprisaL's Archmage, but he finishes off that Troll Berserker, and there go the Militia. Does he have some towers left? No, he doesn't. No, but Infi is really set up. 52 supply, and he does have both heroes available. Even staffs his Archmage back to the Arcane Vault to buy some items there. But then he will be back into the fight, and there go the first towers for ReprisaL.
Desperation by ReprisaL, trying it with towers now. He can't do it against the up-and-running expansion, so he has to end this game right away. He's killing the Arcane Sanctum here. That is important, so Infi may have the gold, but he's not able to spend it. But here comes the Chinese powerhouse back into the fray, and level up on the Mountain King very, very early. A lot of defense footmen here. The priests have to reposition themselves. A lot of focus fire on the Mountain King. He has to retreat almost half of his HP. The peasants can't do shit. The towers are being cancelled. 2 arcane towers in the build, but I think that won't do it. The Blood Mage is coming back. He is still no level 2. Now he has level 2. Siphon mana on the Archmage to be able to provide another water metal, but the towers getting cancelled. A lot of wasted resources here, and they are so few for ReprisaL. And lots and lots of mana getting burned by the 3 Spellbreakers here. Next Siphon mana on the Mountain King, so no more Stormbolt, but this is looking extremely good for Infi. The peasants are getting slaughtered once again by the Water Elemental. The Korean has to TP out. 20 food ahead of ReprisaL, almost 30. The expansion is up and running. The heroes are looking good. What can he do?
There's nothing he can do about it. He wants to go for an expansion now, but Infi knows that this is the only way that ReprisaL can have a hand in this game, so he moves himself quickly to the bottom left position, as quickly as he can actually, with placing a Observer Ward there, so just to scout him out. The Archmage and the Mountain King are full on mana, or almost full on mana. Maybe the Archmage even buying some scrolls. And there you go, Infi scouting out the expansion trial by ReprisaL, and yeah, this will be it in just a matter of seconds. Yeah,
I think so too. The Archmage comes back here with a Scroll of Healing, with a Potion of Invulnerability, so no Spellbreaker is going to die. Everything is healing up right now. And as I said before, 20 food ahead for Infi and the level 5 Archmage, of course. Water Tyrant's back into the game. Stormbolt on the Archmage, focus firing him a lot. He's losing all his hit points. Scroll of Regeneration being used. No possibility to break the surround. GG by ReprisaL. Dominant performance by Infi.
Yeah, what a stomp. He got the expansion through. He was taking as quickly as he could, and ReprisaL couldn't do anything about that expansion of his opponents. And yeah, if you if you don't have an advantage in hero levels, in economic wise, or in tech, well, you can just tap out. And Infi was looking really strong there.
Yes, absolute dominant performance here. So I'm sending you into another small commercial break, and then we're back with map 2 of the grand finals of the WEC. Infi versus ReprisaL. That was a nice game.
Yeah, it was, but God, I'm not sure about the next game if Infi is so strong.
Yeah. Well, maybe some cheesy tactics will save ReprisaL here.
Yeah, that might be.
Blood Mage first, Harris with Flame Strike or something like that.
Yeah.
He played Archmage first with Blizzard against Yumiko, so...
Yeah, didn't we cast that game as well?
I think it was you and Remo, but I'm not sure.
Did I cast with Remo the WEC? I'm not sure. Maybe one of the first game days.
I think it was the first round, the 4th game of the winner bracket quarterfinal.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure about it either.
I'm not so good with remembering games, so it's just small parts.
Even though you're not drinking, what is wrong with your memory?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Thinking about too much other stuff, I suppose.
Oh. Thinking about life.
Yeah, exactly.
And society and stuff.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
I can heal the world and
yeah, sure.
make world peace, etc.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking about.
You'll save us all sooner or later.
Yeah. Probably later.
Yeah, but that's why I'm so lazy. It all depends on you, so I lay back and let you do all the work.
Yeah. Now the Dota players would call me a real life #1 position.
Yeah.
as I'm carrying the world.
Yeah,
but,
true. Oh, Juve, it's so good to be with you. Okie doke! I have to adjust the colors here, and then we're able to start the second map of the grand final. Okay, we are ready. Twisted Meadows once again, and as I mentioned earlier, a lot of tournaments were decided on this particular map. WCG 2007, WCG 2008, BlizzCon 2005, and lots more. Will the World Esports Championship 2014 be decided on Twisted Meadows as well? We don't know yet. We will know it in about 10 to 30 minutes. This is the grand final, map number 2, Infi versus ReprisaL, starting off in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, we have cross positions on Twisted Meadows, so we are looking for a rather long map usually, both going for fast expansions, both going for long creep routes. At least that's what we usually see. ReprisaL on the bottom left position going for his usual Archmage build, Infi on the other hand side, top right position with the Archmage as well, both going for the speed build. Both have their altars built towards the close goblin laboratory, and they will be going for that with support of their militia. Yep,
that's what humans do since 2007 or 6, I don't know.
What I do.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
That's what they do. And so, of course, it's that's exactly what I mean by humans perfectioned the creep routes. This it's started with this one, I think, to be able to creep this creep spot with militias and the Archmage and the Water Elementals grants them a big advantage on Twisted Meadows, and of course the early game depends very much on the item drop of the Rock Golem here.
Let's see what ReprisaL is getting. He is getting a Tomb of Knowledge as well as a Rune Brace as well. Not so good.
No.
Well, not good at all, actually.
But Scotch Bone Chimes for Infi now.
Actually, in the early game it's quite good, as you have militia, as you have footmen, etc. It's quite okay. But as soon as you have your tier 2 units up, you can just sell the item.
Yeah, but it's only 15% of the damage, and a peasant only does 5 damage. So 15% of 5 is like nothing, and
7 or 8, 0.7 or 0.8.
Yeah, exactly. And for footmen, it's like 1 HP per hit, so it's virtually nothing.
Yeah.
But whatever. Both going for the Null Overseer to reach a level 3. Both will sell their items, of course. And yeah, no big differences here in the early stages of the game. No early tech, no aspirations for an early expansion yet.
Both are staying on tier 1 so far. ReprisaL again going for that early Arcane Tower, but Infi does so as well. They're both prepared for some aggression by their opponents. And ReprisaL... actually, Infi is going for the green spot now, and which will grant him the important level 3. ReprisaL, on the other hand, is chasing that one footman by Infi, and this is just a small thing, but a slight disadvantage for him right now. But he is close to starting the mercenary camp, which is quite an important camp to get the Shadow Priest, to get the Troll Berserker. But Infi is moving in there. Will he be able to get one? No, he doesn't get a mercenary. Quick reflexes by the Korean human player. He catches himself the 2 mercenaries as well as the item and the experience, Scroll of the Beast and Gauntlets of Strength, plus 3 1/3, looking really nice there for ReprisaL.
Yeah, he was even able to kill 1 footman of Infi, so the footman count is 1-1, I believe. These 3 creeps are not that important, but whatever. Both players on level 3 now. Level 2 Water Elementals. Here's the tech by Infi. Here's the tech by ReprisaL. Infi slightly ahead, but not a game winner so far.
No, not so much. Yeah, ReprisaL attacked a little bit later because he bought the exact 2 mercenaries. Now they're meeting in the middle, both archmages, but Infi doesn't care. He's just walking through his opponent's army. Maybe even might even be losing 1 footman there, or maybe not. Yeah, there goes the micro.
I think ReprisaL woke up the creeps here at the other mercenary camp to deny Infi from buying the mercs, and here's the great block! But the duration is up from the water metal. Or did he dispel it? I didn't see it.
I'm sure. Didn't see either.
But the
now Infi's finishing off the Shadow Priest. There goes the last Fireball, and there it goes, and at least equaling out that that healing disadvantage that he had. But ReprisaL still with the Troll Berserker, who is dishing out lots of damage, 28 to 37 damage, which is quite a lot, which Infi does not have. The techs are now almost done to 2/3 both ways. And then now ReprisaL is putting up the aggression.
Yeah, 2 footmen being low on HP already, so he has to cancel that harassment very early. But he's getting some mining time off of Infi. And Infi already built the defend upgrade, so he's doing the Hawk move, catching some fancy stuff, tactics, whatever, from the Russian human player here. And ReprisaL is awakening the creeps once again. The first end snare is being thrown here, and this is still looking good for him, but close to a surround here. He has to
He's
be
no
careful.
Dota player. Yeah. No last hit there. But nicely done actually with the troll and snare. He did that really well. But the defend by Infi is actually a nice decision as well, as he knows that ReprisaL went for the Troll Berserker. Defend is a really nice option. He adapted quickly, maybe saw that Hawk was going for it, and he wants to do everything he can to secure himself the second map of this best of 3, and actually securing himself the victory of the tournament.
That would mean $13,000 added to his bank account. And the funny thing about WEC, they didn't reach the guys a check like usually. They gave the players a big coffer,
case?
Case
Suitcase.
With the money inside.
That's funny.
Because there were rumors before that the organization isn't able to pay out the prize money, so that's why the Korean Casper players didn't attempt the event, and so they said, okay, fuck you Korean Casper players, we'll hand out cases with money inside. A great move.
Yeah. There went the swag for the finalists.
Yeah.
I imagine just walking through the airport with the suitcase full of cash, and the police would be asking you, where did you get that money from? Well, I'm a professional Warcraft player and I just won a tournament. Yeah, yeah, right.
Oh yeah, that would be funny. The Archmage of Infi stole the Boots of Speed here. Very nice addition. Here comes the first Stormbolt. Is he able to surround? No, the stun duration is not long enough. But he has to retreat immediately, and Infi in the meantime crept his way up to level 2 very early, the natural expansion of his, and he's building up a town hall pretty soon. But ReprisaL is doing the same.
Yeah, nicely done by both of them. ReprisaL even having the town hall finished halfway. But it does have Infi an advantage in terms of units or buildings? No, he doesn't. No, so nicely done by ReprisaL. Oh, Infi has to be careful. His Archmage is really low. Does he have another Stormbolt? Yes, ReprisaL does have another Stormbolt. Nice cancelling his attempt.
Yeah, nice Stormbolt counter here. And thanks to the Boots of Speed he bought earlier, he was able to get out of range for the Stormbolt. It was ready, but yeah, too far away that Archmage was. So Town Hall is finished now for ReprisaL. Infi, as we said before, a bit behind. The first Arcane Sanctums are finished as well. The first Priest joined the fray. The first Spellbreaker will join the fray very soon. But Infi is getting the first Troll Warlord and the Belt of Giant Strength for the Mountain King, as well as the Scroll of Healing. So Infi's coming back into this game, it seems.
Yeah, looking quite well for him, even having a Shadow Priest in the backlines, which is being focused by the Footman. It's now microed. No, it's not microed away, so nicely done by ReprisaL, but ReprisaL has to take care of his Forest Troll, which falls now. And even that one priest is being finished off by the 2 water elementals. The level 2 water elementals really huge in that fight. But there's lots of militia there for ReprisaL. I'm not sure why he's moving them so far out. He's going for the Mountain Kings around, but he doesn't get it. So he's losing all of his other units at the very same time, so maybe not the smartest of all choices.
No, they seem to be very confused for a part, and now ReprisaL even has to town portal out because the Mountain King has still 2 bolts left. So with one fight and one fight only, Infi came back into this game, and now he has the upper hand.
Yeah, this TP opened up the map for Infi. He can just go for the creep camps now, for the yellow camp, for the red camp. And if you look at the Archmage by Infi, it's almost level 5, and this is a really crucial level in the human mirror. But ReprisaL doesn't want to give too much time to his opponent, so it's just that one creep camp that Infi will be able to finish. What item will he get? Gloves of Haste plus level 3 for the Mountain King. It seemed more important for Infi as he puts his Archmage away. But now he has to join the fight again. Will we see? Nice surround there on the Mountain King level 1. Do we have a TP? Yes, we have a TP plus the Potion of Invulnerability, but he doesn't use it. Now he uses it. Now he's able to finish off that one footman. But another surround on the Archmage. Infi looking really strong. They're really on point with their surrounds. Really nicely done.
Yep, perfect usage of the Mountain King and the Stormbolt here. What can ReprisaL do now? He lost the fight, he lost his town portal, and yeah, he's not ahead of supply or something. Yeah, he was a bit ahead with his expansion, and he scouted the the expansion of Infi now, but what is it worth? He has a big hero disadvantage, level 3 on the MK of Infi, and he's going for his second natural expansion creep spot now to keep up with it. Only level 1 Mountain King for ReprisaL, no level 5 Archmage for ReprisaL. This is not looking good for the Korean.
No, not at all, but still Infi is lacking the level 5, the very important level. ReprisaL close to level 4.5, he is level 4.5 now, but the Mountain King still level 2, and now that we have the fight, do we have a TP? Yes, we have a TP, and ReprisaL, I think he needs to TP out immediately, but Infi needs to regroup himself first. Defend already used on the footman, but well, where's ReprisaL? Sorry, where's Infi's army?
I have no idea. I think that's it. Here comes the Archmage into the fight. He's waiting for the level 5, I guess. Here's the Zeppelin. That might help him a lot during this fight to micro out some units. Here's the level 5 on the Archmage. Where are the water torrents? We're waiting for it. But ReprisaL is doing a good job so far. Infi now pushing above the upkeep limit. Stormbolting a water elemental here. Very rare decision, I'd say.
It's the one dishing out the damage, and this is why I suppose. But
ReprisaL has 1k gold. Now he's producing too late, it seems, because he lost that fight again.
Yeah, but it's not over yet. It's just a small skirmish. If you win the overall, if you what is it? Lose the battle, but win the war, right?
Yeah, true. And we may not forget, this is match point for Infi. If he wins this game on Twisted, he will be the WEC champion. More Spellbreakers coming out, and the big red spot creep now for the Chinese player of VG Gaming.
Yeah, true that. Now Infi finally is able to finish off that one red creep spot there. It contains some really nice items there with the Forest Troll Warlord, even throwing a Stormbolt. Yeah. What item do we have? Katka's Gem of Health. So nice. Again, Katka's Gem and the Belt of Giant Strength. Again, we will be having a 1,005, almost 1,400 hit points MK. Looking really good there.
But ReprisaL is doing the same. He might get... Oh, he Katka's Gem of Health as well. And he might get level 5 now. So close to level 5. He catched up with the Mountain King. He is level 3 now. But Infi... Oh, both players on 70 supply. But Infi has the Zeppelin. Maybe that can do the difference in the next fight. He will can pick up 2 Spellbreakers now. But no Stormbolt, of course. Because of the spell immunity. And Infi is going for the expansion now.
Yeah, that's a quite nice decision, because again, it's there's only one tower close close to equal supply levels there with Infi and ReprisaL, but there comes the instant TP by the Korean human player. Do we see a defensive TP? Yes, we do. Now the Spirit Breaker's already going for the front lines, the MK moving around, but Infi, I'm not sure if he is able to focus that. Doesn't have a nice arc there. The Spirit Breakers, I'm not sure what they're going for. Now 4 Spirit Breakers are going for the towers, the others are trying to fight off the army.
Infi has 2 heal scrolls and ReprisaL has none.
Oh, that might be important, but I think the positioning, Infi needs to move out of that fray.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good for him. Nice surround on the one Spellbreaker here. No Zeppelin usage yet, but now the Spellbreakers are focusing the other Spellbreakers, not the peasants anymore. Level 5 Archmage, of course, no heal scroll being used yet. And here comes more Spellbreakers. Oh, the Shredder is helping ReprisaL now. First heal scroll being used. The Archmage is out of mana here. Looking, still looking good for Infi. A nice 10 food supply advantage now for him. And yeah. We need some wonders for ReprisaL here, or he's out of the tournament.
Yeah, I guess so. Now the level 5 was really important for Infi. With the level 3 water elementals, he was pressuring it. ReprisaL gaining level 5 a lot later, and the Mountain King is now being stormbolted by Infi. But look at the HP. He doesn't even care. It's just a niche on the back, and he just going into the fray again. Soon he will have enough mana. Nicely done with the Zeppelin. Now he gets level 5. The Mountain King instantly throws out the Stormbolt, and this is close to GG here, as you see that Infi Spellbreakers have a 2-to-1 upgrade versus the 1-to-0 upgrade by ReprisaL. Look at that huge arc the Spellbreakers are making, and yeah, this is close to it.
Yep, and Zeppelin micro all over again. No mana on the heroes. They have 1 Stormbolt for Infi. He may close the deal with that. Oh, all the breakers are dying. 1, 2, 3, 4, all red. Level 6 on the Archmage. It's gotta be it. That has gotta be it for Infi. There's the GG. Infi has reached the promised land. $13,000 on his bank account. And of course, pride and honor brought to China. WEC winner 2014 is called Infi.